What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Budget Tech. On this show, as you know, we look at stuff that is on a budget that can do the same stuff as the stuff that isn't on the budget, like the expensive stuff. So if you'd like to see a lot more of my stuff, just subscribe over here and you'll be able to see all of my content and get all my notifications. So today I was shopping around and I found this. This is the Kaiser Bus, I hope I'm saying that right, X100 Wi-Fi action camera. It says here capture your vision. It says here that it's got Wi-Fi compatibility, 1080p HD video, takes video and photo. As you can see, it's a action camera, so here's some ideas of the kind of sports that you could use it with and stuff, or you could just use it to take photos and video. As you can see in there, you've got the camera and you've got this thing here, which I'm going to find out what it is. So it says here that, okay, so you've got the camera, micro USB input, micro SD, got 6 required, it says. Mini HDMI output, so if you want to connect to TV or laptop or something. It's got a Wi-Fi switch, so that's how the camera looks. So 1080p at 30 frames per second, or 720p at 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. So for HD video, it actually takes a lot less frames, so we'll be testing that. It's got 5 megapixel wide angle photos, 150 degrees field of vision, so it's actually going to be quite a wide angle. Time-lapse photography, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds and 60 seconds. Not that long, but I mean, for an action camera which is supposed to be used on top of a helmet or something, that's actually quite a long time. It's got a removable battery with 2.5 hours, 1000 milliamp hours. Okay, so Wi-Fi connect, so you can use just your smartphone or tablet as a viewfinder, so you don't have to sort of look through the screen at the back. Full HD video, as I've said over here. You can actually play video directly to your TV. Got the waterproof case, 30 meters of depth, and it's actually compatible with all GoPros and Kaiser Bus action camera accessories, which is, I don't know, quite neat for them, but why would they make products for another product? I don't know. And it's got a wrist remote, so you can start, pause and stop recording wirelessly. So I'm guessing that's what this thing is, this watch looking thing is in here. So in the box we got a waterproof case, quick release mount and screw bolt, flat and curved base, wrist remote control, adhesive pads and micro USB cable. So yeah, we're gonna break into this thing and see what it's got. I find that quite neat actually. Okay, so we've got the main camera unit here, which is quite a small camera, but obviously if you know about GoPros, you know that GoPro is the go-to camera of this size, but for now it feels like it's got some really good build quality. You can feel there's quality in there, and I can't complain just yet. We've got this remote wristband. So with this I'm guessing that's record, that's take a picture, or record stop. So we'll be testing that out as well. These are some anchor points. The box that it came in actually doubles up as a stand for it. So for me, if I was to use it, it would be right here in front of me. It's not a bad thing, but I just need to know how to take this thing off. Okay, so that's popped off, and there's your waterproof case, which actually looks like that is going to protect the camera quite well. User guide, there you go. So from pages 4 to 37, that's a lot of pages, but I'm guessing that's a lot of information to go through, so we're looking through that. And these things here, okay, so according to this, you've got your Wi-Fi activation button. You've got your LED power indicator. You have your LCD screen. This diagram is wrong. Alright guys, you need to fix your thing because this diagram is wrong. This is the Wi-Fi button. Not that. That's a record button. Anyway. This diagram is wrong. And that's funny on a product. Okay. See? Power, shoot. There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna start recording with this, and if it turns out that this is a good camera, I might actually use it as my front facing camera from now on. So we'll test that out. And so yeah, just before I go, if you could subscribe to my channel, you find some stuff from me, and I'll be reviewing a lot more of this budget tech stuff that I could get my hands on. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I've charged up the camera, the X100, as you can see here, and I've actually charged up the wristband for it as well. And as I was looking through the instruction manual, I saw that there's an app that you can use for your phone that actually turns your phone into a viewfinder for the camera, so you don't need to use the back screen, but I'll be showing you that very soon anyway. So I went to look for the app, and obviously this is the X100. When I actually search for the app that is actually on the quick start guide here, the app doesn't exist anymore. but they've made a compatible app which is called KB Action. So Kaiser Bus Action basically. So let's go ahead and get that up and running. And there you go, you can see there KB. I'm gonna turn the camera on. As you can see, that's on. Working quite well there, as you can see. I mean, looking through this right now, it seems to have that sort of fisheye lens thing going on, where the outside is really like rounded up, but it says 150 degrees of vision, so 150 degrees is a wide angle lens, and it's actually quite a wide picture, if you can see there. Don't know how much of the room you can see there, but that's actually quite wide. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and connect this. Can you see my face? Okay, so it's connected to the camera. Okay, so connection ready. Okay, so I've done this. It doesn't seem like it's working at all. This is weird. Let me see if I can get this up and running properly. Might take a while.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I've looked at this app that says it's compatible, and a lot of people have said that it's got 1 star. Well, a lot of people have given it 1-star reviews, and I'm guessing it's because they do not make this product anymore. But it still seems to be quite good. So I'm not going to go with the app. So to have a viewfinder, I'm literally just going to have to make it work. So instead of looking at the app, I'm going to now focus on the wristband, and I'm going to see if this works. I hope it does, because it would help, so I wouldn't have to keep pressing the buttons all the time. So what does it say? It says with remote, please note, with the remote control you cannot turn the camera on. Oh gosh. Please ensure the camera is switched on before using the remote. The remote is not waterproof. To use the remote, simply click the function you would like to perform. No pairing or setup needed. You may use only 1 remote per camera. Okay, fine. So I've got my remote here. It says that it doesn't need any pairing, but this isn't waterproof. So if you're using it underwater, or if you're using the camera underwater, there's no point using the remote. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder if somebody was in the water, somebody else on the outside could use it. I wonder. So we're just going to have a look and see if this actually works. So it says here, what's this one now? So this is the power button for the remote, this is the record button, and this is the photo. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the camera. There it is, comes on, you hear that? Fine, so in there we've got the camera pointing at its box that I've put over there, and we're going to see. So I'm going to turn this on. I did charge this for about 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't even come on. Okay, so there's another piece of junk. The remote doesn't work. It actually doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's junk as well. That doesn't work. The app doesn't work. What? Please let the camera work. Okay, so the camera itself is in video mode, and now I'm just going to press record, see what happens. Was it recording? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's recording. Oh, that's the picture sound, so I think I pressed the wrong button, but as you can see, there's a P in the corner. There's a P in the corner there, and I think that means it's in picture mode. So I'm just going to take a few pictures and I'll show them to you now, and you can tell me what you think. It looks like it has some good camera quality, but because the screen is so small, I don't know how true that is. But let's take a picture of this.
1 eternity later.
So navigating the menu is actually quite difficult. You actually use the Wi-Fi button. You actually use all 3 buttons on this thing to move around. I'm sure maybe it might be me not being used to these kind of devices, but it should be easier than this. I'm trying to get back to the screen. Oh, come on. Okay, so back to video now, and as you can see, it's moving, so let's try again. I'll just tap this once, and now it's recording. Okay, so now you're getting the view from this camera, and I'm just gonna stick it on the stand I've got here. So I've got this stand, which is basically the waterproof case open. But just to ensure that you can hear me from this camera, because I'm testing the audio as well, I've actually opened the case so you can actually see me and hear me. So I'm sure you can see me, I'm sure you can hear me, and X100, my thoughts on this thing so far. Terrible. It might be just years or not being used and the battery just doesn't connect anymore. If you do find it, I don't think you should buy it. I don't. I mean, I just spent £50 on this thing, and its remote doesn't work. I might as well just got the one without the remote, you know. The app doesn't work, you know. That's really sad, because even though I'm talking to this camera now, I'm not sure whether you can actually see me or not. I'm not sure because the screen is on the other side of the camera and the camera is facing me, so I don't know how well this is working right now. I just think about it this way. I kind of get to see this at the same time that you see it, because I'm only going to see this when I'm editing the video. Do you know what I mean? But if this is what I have to go through, then fine. I can flip the camera around and maybe use it from another angle. I did actually plan to use this as probably my main camera for another project that I'm about to work on, which I will be announcing pretty soon. But all in all, I think it's a good camera. I can't see yet. I will check when it comes to editing, and I might actually put a bit more of my review in the description below. But for now, it sucks for now, you know. But if you do see me continue to use this camera, then that means that it's actually worked out well for me. But I wouldn't not know until I've actually edited this video. So as this is the first time that I'm going to be seeing this as well as you guys, tell me what you think. Comment below, let me know what you think about this product. Let me know if you're happy with the way it works, despite the wristband not working and despite the app not working on my phone. It's not my phone's fault. This is a really good phone. It is the app. They had an app for this device and they've deleted the app, and they've said they've made one app that is compatible to all of these devices, and I couldn't even get mine connected. When I looked in the Play Store, it had a lot of 1-star reviews and it had a lot of 5-star reviews, and all the 5-star reviews had no comments, but the 1-star reviews had all the comments on them. So where's the truth coming from? You know, this is one thing that companies do today, which is they get a bunch of people to just give them good reviews, and then their ratings go up. But then a lot of these people, as I've seen, actually do not use the product. They just said, oh, they told me to put a 5-star review, so let me put a 5-star review. But that actually doesn't do the product justice, because when somebody actually wants to use it and they find all these 1-star reviews that have comments on it, that's the truth, you know. And you can't fault these people for giving those truths, because they made a crap product. They made a rubbish product. So I mean, I hope this works better than I think. I hope this actually might come to good use for me in the future. But for now, it does suck. Don't buy it. I'm sure by now they must have better products. I've seen that they have a VR camera, and they have some more updated versions of this camera that I'm using now. So we'll see. How wide is this view? I don't know, because I can't see. Do you know what I mean? What am I going to use it for? How am I going to use it? What am I going to use to see the point of view that I need for this camera to work the best way it can for me? All of this we're going to see soon. So post your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you have this device and you have some cool videos that you have taken with it, please let me see. I'd like to see, because I think it actually can work well. I think maybe in its time it did work well, but for now it's not doing the job for me. You know, it should be able to have a working wristband. It should be able to do all of the stuff that it says on the tin. Do you know what I mean? Like all of these pictures and stuff that's taken are activities that people use this thing for. So, you know, it's not just a dash cam. You know, it is an action camera, so it should be able to take those photos and take those videos. So I'm gonna now come off of this and edit this video, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've just recorded that bit and it's not turning off. It's just continuing to record.